Hey guys, welcome to June. I keep to stop introducing you to months, don't I? Anyway, welcome to June and another mini-series once again. This month our mini-series is going to be all about different hairstyles, and they're all going to be braided hairstyles. I love braids. With summer coming, I pretty much wear my hair in braids all throughout the summer because this all gets very, very hot. Every Wednesday in June we're going to be doing Braided Wednesdays. Yeah, I haven't really come up with the title. What do you think? Braided Wednesdays? Start off, I'm going to show you how to actually do the braid, and then I'm going to show you 2 different quick and easy ways to wear the braid. And today we're going to be talking about a simple braid. I am English, so we're going to call it a plait because that's what you do, you plait your hair. For everybody else, I think it's just a standard braid, an English braid. I don't know, we're going to call it a plait because we're going to work with this side. You're going to want to make sure it's all brushed out nicely, because if there's knots and stuff, then when it comes to separating and doing the actual braid, it's going to get all a bit messy. So once it's all braided, once it's all brushed and no tangles and stuff, you're going to want to take it. You can do this obviously anywhere, I'm just going to show you here for ease. Take your section and you're going to split it into 3 even-ish sections, as even as you can make them. If you've got layers, this might be a little bit difficult, so just make sure you've got enough in each section. So here's my 3 sections, and the way I always do it, I don't know why, I just always think it works better, is to take this back section and you want to cross it straight over the middle one, so your back section becomes your middle section. So then once you've done that, this front section is going to cross over the middle section, and then the front one becomes the middle section. And there is your first braid, plait. And you're just going to keep going, so the back section over the middle section, front one, then over the middle, and back, and front, and back, and front, and you just keep going and going. Once you figure out how to hold the hair is when it becomes easiest. So there you go, that is a simple plait. It's really that easy. I know I wasn't looking at the camera at all during that, I was looking at my monitor to check that you could see what was going on. So there is your simple plait English braid. But I'm going to hop into 2 styles of how I wear a plait English braid. The first way that I like to wear my hair in the summer is to separate your hair right down the middle. Once again, make sure everything is brushed nicely. And we're going to do some milkmaid braids. You want to just tie one of the sections out of the way, because otherwise you can end up bringing hair over. You're going to brush all of your hair to behind your ear. Ignore my little fluffy bits there. And you're just going to plait it. This can be as tight or as loose as you want it, but you just want to make sure that the braid starts right behind your ear. Ow! You want to plait as far down the hair as you can get. If little flyaway sticky up bits start coming out, it doesn't really matter. Once you've got as far as you can, a small elastic, a clear one that matches your hair, whatever you've got, and just put it in place, and then move on to the other side. To loosen it up a bit, so you just want to grab very, very gently at the end of your braid and just gently tug on your braid, being very gentle. Once that bit's done, just nearly pulled it all out. Once you've done that, you're just going to take whichever side you want and you're going to pick it up and wrap it around the front of your head. So I'll do this without a mirror now. So you're just going to wrap it around the front of your head just like this, and then pin it in place. which takes a little bit of practice to be able to pin it in if you've got thick hair like me. I tend to do it right at the end. We'll just leave this little bit for a minute and then spin the other way and do this one. Right. So you're just going to lay it next to this bit here where your end of your other braid is. Find a clip. It goes, oh, my clips are broken. Ah, look at that. Then these little bits, I probably picked the wrong colour elastic, I probably should have done black. You're just going to literally, with the ends, just lie one behind the other. If your hair is long enough, tuck it in under the other braid, but my hair's just not quite long enough since I got it cut. Yeah, like I said, I think I picked the wrong colour elastics and it's very difficult to do it on camera, but with a little bit of practice and looking in a mirror, make it a bit easier. This is the final look of it. Yeah, so there's my look one. Yep, so we'll go on to the next one now. Oh, let me get all these clips out. Our second look, it's going to be a really simple one. You can just style your hair however you want to do it, curl it, straighten it, anything you want. You're just going to take about a 1 inch section from the front, so that way, right? About 1 inch section from the front, enough that you're going to be able to pin it behind your head. And again, you're just going to plait like normal, but the main important thing to remember when doing this is that you braid it backwards, because if you start braiding it forwards, then you're going to have like really weird kinks. So make sure as you're braiding back that it's like against your head, and you're just going to keep braiding. I've got a really tiny short bit in there. Oh, so you're just going to take it. See, it almost reaches, not quite for mine. I'm just going to pull it back as far as you can get it and then pin it in place. I learned a great tip from Kaylee Melissa, Let's Make It Up, and that clip is broken. And she says if you crisscross your pins, so make sure that they go over each other like that, then everything holds in place, and it really does. It's amazing. If you haven't seen Kaylee Melissa, Let's Make It Up 1, whichever one her name is now, you should go and check her out because it's great. Look, you can even keep it just like this. I do this quite often if I've got curly hair. But this actual style, you're now going to take another 1 inch section from this side. Once again, once you're done, you're just going to pull it all the way back and try and get them as inlined as your hair lets you. But that's about as far as I can get mine. And just pin it again. Crisscrossing pins helps keep everything nice and sturdy. This is my second and final look. Go in there. You can, if you want to, which is a lot of things I do, is get something like this in the summer. This is actually a brooch, but I pin it in my hair and find where the middle is and just clip it in. So, but in the summer, think nice beachy waves. That is my first video of Braided Wednesdays. I think that's what we'll call it. My first video of Braided Wednesdays. I hope that you find this video helpful. Make sure that you subscribe. Next week we're going to be doing more braids and more mini little tutorials like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!